Right now I'm concentrating on winning the national title in a couple, 3 weeks here. That's my main goal, and that's what I'm worried about now.
Glen Frank has always been driven, from the 7th grade through a disco phase to being a world-renowned expert on tunnel engineering.
Having Glen on the team was like having an assistant coach, because he was in the military for 4 years prior to coming into Colorado School of Mines, and so he was excellent to have on the team, a great team leader.
Dan Lewis took over as head coach at Colorado Mines in 1993, Glen's senior year.
By the time I met him, he was 27 years old. So he had already been through the military, 4 years there, and then again competed. It took 1 year to compete for the Olympics, year before I got there, and then he was a senior my first year.
Frank was tough to beat. Wrestling in the 134-pound weight class, he posted a 121-20 career record as an ore digger. Wrestling for the legendary Jack Hancock as a sophomore in 1991, he won 40 matches, the most in school history, as he repeated as regional champion.
I would teach techniques, and I remember him saying one time, well, this is a good review, and which I thought was interesting, because freshmen never say that. Sophomores do. But this assistant coach said, well, this was a good review.
In his junior year in 1992, Frank broke his own record, winning 41 matches. He repeated as regional champion and was national runner-up.
I think he's the best one I've ever had the chance to coach, because of his determination to win. You know, with him, with other athletes, I'd have to kind of coach him a little bit more, but with Glen, it was more directing him.
As a 27-year-old senior in 1993, Frank was able to break through, going 26-2 and finally winning that elusive national championship.
He pinned almost everybody in wrestling. In fact, the finals of the NCAA championships were, which were up at South Dakota that year, he had the guy from Central Oklahoma in the finals, was a really good wrestler. But Glen ended up throwing him and pinning him, which was pretty impressive for a finals match. That's why he was the outstanding wrestler of the tournament.
Frank would go on to even greater success off the mat. He received his master's in engineering systems at Colorado Mines. He's also considered a leading expert on underground construction. He's authored more than 20 papers on the topic. He was also project manager of a $153 million job building a tunnel near his home in Seattle.
He's done some impressive things with that degree. So yes, he is quite a person.
Glen Frank, RMAC Hall of Fame class of 2015.